Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. It's gonna be noisy. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lee. We've been playing with a Holy Spirit to piece of the Albert piece of the puzzle. Typically, one piece over here, and also the event, and typically connecting back to the pieces. So, welcome to the channel. Also, I suggest that you turn on closed caption because um, there's side conversations happening too, so I'm trying to be respectful of you. So, um, emojis, emojis, and headbands. I have no nails. I'm all natural right now. My peach flavor natural. This forehead is on display, which it never is. But all natural right now with healing. So I am so late on this, but um, and it's straight from being disobedient to God and fighting with him. I'm probably like a month and a half of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot. Yeah, it's not like it. And it's now hitting the news. So the Pope is actually talking about it. So I'm gonna get into what is happening because some people are not probably putting it together. It's bigger than this. And I'm gonna connect the end screen video here, which is Battle of AI, which is what the Pope is talking about now, which is I think it's a couple of years ago I made that video. So who knows? Okay, fine, Lord. He's happy. So I'm gonna get into the piece of the puzzle that I have to give in reference to this. So this is spanning several different things. So I was gonna oh my God. Spanning several different things. So I am sure I'm not the only one, but I'm being extremely gang stalked. Extreme to the levels that were just unimaginable levels. Every second, like I said before, if I go into a vacant lot, somebody's gonna come within 2 minutes. Um, it was not the first time, and it won't be the last time. And I don't know why, because I mind my business, drink my water, don't bother nobody. But um, they probably could have tracked me by seeing on my phone. There was been discovered before many years ago. So yeah, but this is for those that are actually experiencing the extreme gang stalking now too. And forgive me, I have sunglasses on and beach vibes on. And Starbucks redid their decor, so they shut down for renovations, and this kind of the best seat in the house because there's no way to really um record. Their furniture is a little bit different. So um, how do I say it? So for those that are gang stalked, what and I'm sure it's common sense, but I just have to pull it out for whatever reason the Holy Spirit wants to. What they've done and the way the Lord has shown it to me more than once is, and I'll try to link like a picture down here. I don't know, and I've never watched these really because it's not my thing to watch um, true crime or anything like that. But if you've ever watched those detectives, you'll see where they actually have on a wall, and typically the detective is looking at it. They'll have thank you, Elizabeth, the touch points of where the person who unlikes persons because of YouTube's algorithms has hit. So they'll have maybe 14, victims, and they'll have 14 touching on. And it'll be, maybe boys died at the Sun City. I'm just making stuff up, y'all. Sun Ray Island, all that kind of different stuff. So it'll be just different touch points, right? Um, and they're literally typically taking a string that's well, I'm talking my time as a kid. I like interpretation. They're taking a string from one touch point to another touch point and connecting the dots and kind of trying to figure out the moves of the person that they're looking for. Okay, so Thank you, Holy Spirit. He said they're trying to figure out a pattern so that they can be on the trail of the path, okay, of whatever it is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He did remind. And this is about pattern recognition. So the camera's gonna move y'all because it's shaky the way this little thing is on the trip. Um, so it's so so it's about pattern recognition. So because of everything happening, the enemy is pissed. He's not able to have the same type of pattern recognition that he had before. So what he's doing is he's closing the gap with AI. So the data is being fed into AI, the pattern recognition, and then once the pattern recognition is fed into AI is being asked to tell whoever it is on the dark side what would be the appropriate pattern. And I have seen this clearly for the last couple of months. So if you've noticed that the Holy Spirit has been having you change up your schedule, you things like that, please absolutely continue to follow that. It is vital right now. And don't veer from it whatsoever. Okay. So the data points are being fed into AI so that they can have pattern recognition. Um, I've heard that this. That's good. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, I will just let it to me. They want to know open windows when they can take action or pattern recognition. Because remember, I said, I think it's in the video on Godly Trust because I'm gonna link that one too. Um, that these high spirits are literally trying to be in position. I heard you guys say, are trying to be in position over whatever the chosen gets. So, um, if that means taking air, if that means uh, casting on the air, if that means oh my gosh, she's downloading y'all. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but yeah, he's giving me more details. I apologize for this reading. Gosh, I didn't know this. He's reminding me to tell you to put trust in place. To put trust in place. Like immediately. So if he's given the window and y'all remembering God, then God will trust. I put them out there. And this is a part of this, apparently. So put trust in place to protect your assets right now. Um, I'll put some links down. It's not going to be for a couple of days for sure, to kind of guide you a little bit better and also give you resources and people for contact for um, life insurance policies and so forth. I'll leave several contacts down. It's also a well building vehicle, and I'm going to refer you to someone to reference tonight. Actually, multiple people have helped. But what he's saying is, he just showed me in my vision, and what he showed me in my vision was it's going down different ways, but let's just say you have one heir and your family, you come from an evil family, right? And with that one heir, they are putting themselves in position to even take care of that heir for years, if in fact, um, there is no will in place because they know it's got to go through the court system, and then keep that heir alive just longer to take over your inheritance. So it's critical that you establish a trust, a beneficiary, whether that even be a charitable organization, however you want to do it, it needs to be pretty immediate. He said, leave nothing uncovered. Leave nothing uncovered. And what that means is don't leave it so the enemy can take it because the Lord is providing it to his people and he doesn't want it to change hands. I know I don't for sure. He doesn't want it to change hands because literally fought for this. Okay, so because you fought for this, he doesn't want. I saw that. Y'all saw that, right? Doesn't want it to change hands. What else? So let me get back to what I was saying. So they are looking at touch points. Okay, and touch points being the places that you've gone, so forth. I'm just going to give us an example. Places that you've gone, your time frames, your so forth, and they're literally connecting the dots through AI. The Lord has showed me something as well, which was unusual, but because at first I was skeptical. I was not believing this, and then it was so clear that this is what is happening. So they're using AI to fill in like the what they don't know. Okay, but then I don't know what they're called in other cities, but here in Atlanta, we have what are called the autonomous driving vehicles, which are there's no one there. Okay, so there's it's just the vehicle drives on itself. There's no driver. Okay, they are programming those vehicles to go to places where the chosen are, and surveillance as well. So they're being used um, in that manner to drive by at the I heard that. Was the drilled down time frames. So, okay, I heard you. Okay, so let's just say that once they've entered these data points into AI and they figured out certain things, because some of this came from them monitoring you, what they couldn't pick up monitoring you is now being fed into AI to figure out when is the best open window that we can program this car to go by to get the information we need. I know this seems really out there, but it is true. That's also why, that's why I was like, okay, Lord, I heard it. Because you'll see that the Pope is actually tackling some of this because it's coming up in the spiritual realm with AI. It's not a coincidence that in the Bible, the battle of AI was pretty um, big as well. It's double entendre, but it is as today. So they are programming it. Okay, so he's giving me an example. Okay, he's giving me an integrity example. He said, like, which, it should be, but, you know, we all fall short of glory, God, including me. But let's just say, like, they suspect, I'm just giving this an example, this is the Lord just showed me in my vision. They suspect that um, a husband was cheating on his wife. And they've narrowed it down to the times that it is, so they will have the vehicle by at that time to confirm what is seen and captured on the cameras, and then they're analyzing that data. Okay, so that's the example he gave me. So that is how it's being used right now. And there's more to it as well. But this is just a portion of the puzzle that I have. So, okay, I heard it. So pray over AI. I don't understand why, but I'm all understand that he gave me so. Pray over AI. The book is not wrong in that aspect. There's more to it as well, but that's what I have been given. So, okay, I heard that. He said because AI has no conscience, neither good nor evil, it is being programmed for good, and it can be programmed for anything, which is like the God complex of the enemy, but can be used in either way. There's not a so that there's no the way he's saying to me is like there's no like we fall under God because we believe in the word, and because we believe in the word, we have rules that we live by. And what he was saying is like, with this, there's no rules. They're okay. Gotcha. He's talking, y'all. Wasn't playing all this. He said it's like cloning. So there is no higher source because it's a large percentage of what this is coming from the enemy to do certain things. So it says like human cloning and things like that. It's ethical issues and as far as that's concerned. So everything else. There's no notice. So did I get everything on spirit? Y'all, I wouldn't plan on pretty good song. You say yes. Okay, so that is it. That's all I have. I'm real late on it, but I'm gonna connect the other videos here. I would say check back in about 3 or 4 days. I'll come and put the other information here as well. But I promise it's just gonna be a minute. That's usually this morning. But I'll go ahead and link that as well. So that's it. I hope you have a beyond blessed day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.